Is one of the highest DPMs pretty much in the whole game. 6.1 seconds for a reload for a 400 alpha gun. That is insane. And this tank does have quite the armor. And it is a pretty okay tank if you choose the proper, flank. If you choose the right direction and you don't screw up with the direction where you're going, I think this tank can be very, very strong at pretty much destroying a whole flank, especially if it's upper tier. Against tier 10s, this tank is a completely different story. But against tier 8s and 9s, if this thing has proper support, it can pretty much shut down a whole flank of the enemy. Apart from that, if you do screw up with the flank or the direction you're going, which is going to be, 50% of the time, sometimes even more, you're up for a garbage day or a garbage battle, simply because you don't have enough speed, and any medium or even heavy tank that comes through your side is pretty much gonna be able to circle you. So overall, it's a pretty balanced tank with pretty good armor. I'm not gonna lie. I bounce this tank a lot, even in my tier 10s, because if they wiggle and whatnot against gold, this thing doesn't have horrible armor. It's pretty decent, actually. And with the combination of an insane DPM, with the 6-second DPM and good armor, this thing is a walking machine gun pillbox, and it allows to hold whole flanks against tier 8s, for example. If you have two enemy tier 8 heavy tanks, they're not going to do much against this guy. Maybe one in every single 3 shots will pen, but you're pretty much going to destroy them, because most Soviet tanks have horrible DPM. And this thing is just going to shred them. Every time they shoot you once, you shoot them twice back, and God forbid they even penetrate you. You know what I mean? So overall, I would say this tank is really good up tier, but lower tier, it's not so great. And I wouldn't really advise people to try and play this tank, but if you're trying to get to the tier 10 tank, of course, this tank is a must go through, and sometimes it can be enjoyable. It's not as bad as everyone says it is. So, overall, I think this tank is only a frontline tank. Don't sit at the back. You have decent armor. You have a good gun. So this is pretty much like an E3, but at more like a Badger, but at tier 9, not an E3. So overall, just dominate your enemy because of your armor and DPM. Your speed is garbage, but it is what it is. So tell me what you guys think about this tank in the comment section below. And with that, happy's out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.